quiet night, basically slept like the dead. Now I'm trying to motivate myself to get up and, crawl through the bushes for another long, long day. And that's enough to drive me out of my sleeping bag. I expected yesterday to be rough, and pretty much was. I mean, it was reasonable, but lots of checking the map, lots of just having to take care, negotiating cross country. If I can keep it to 15 miles a day, I should have 5 more days into Safford. I am having to really watch my battery. Normally, I am not super disciplined with my phone, so I can run it from 80% down to single digits in a day by the time I finish the edits the next morning. Yesterday, I went from about 75 down to about 35, so there's room to, be careful. One of the biggest things that actually burns batteries beyond like the video recording, editing is whenever I have like reception, especially if it's 1 bar, that will you can see the battery meter go down while you're using it. So I'm on airplane mode for the duration. And while I did enjoy yesterday, I'm obviously not having quite as much fun as I was before on that Northern Arequipa bypass. I had all these cool canyons, plus I had views. Here, it's a burn scar. Those are always just a little bit of a bummer. Okay, cross-country section, here I come. When it comes to cross-country routes like this, I'll generally try and stick to the GPS track if I have it, ducks if I can see it. Partially because trails like this don't generally get heavy maintenance. So it's just however many people a year tromping through it to keep the trail visible, passable, etc. The other is the fervent hope, which is not always correct, that whoever set the route originally managed to avoid the worst of the cat's claw forests and things like that. And there are signs of fences and things back here. That dirt area down there in front of the trees is basically where I camped last night. And there would be why this cross-country detour exists. Some sort of a functional guest ranch tucked in back here. So they own the land in this little valley, so we have to stay high to get around it. Plus side, if I end up taking a fall, I'll basically end up down their property, so they'll probably help me. So there is some water sources up here, and I could have found a tent site that would have worked partway along here. I just wasn't in the right mindset for this hill last night. Guess that means I'm probably close to their property line. The place people will mark property lines. I basically, I think it's the ridge behind this next one I have to get over to. Till then, it's just working these drainages. That actually really wasn't bad at all. I'd take that over what I had to do in holdout, and that was theoretically a trail. Per the map, there's a trail up here somewhere. So that's pretty much the bypass. You can see the ranch down there. And I was camped behind those big rocks on the lower downside, which is the upper part of Black Rock Canyon. Just checked ahead a bit. It looks like I might be gaining a couple thousand feet. Yeah, off or uphill. Oh man, trees and shade. The things I come to value out here, huh? It's from Cane Spring. So it looks like this is where the spring used to be piped in, and then they ran a pipe that went out to that tank, but it seems to have moved a bit. You can see the vegetation in the back is a seep where all the water's coming out. Well, there was a trail for a little while. Yet another burn scar. So I'm back up above 5K, but yeah, the trail's kind of obliterated here. So it's slow going. Very glad I have pants. assume that's the next mountain range I'm going up. Now we're talking. Okay, piece of cake. Clear trail and downhill theoretically. It's 6:30. There's a road walk before I start the next mountain range, so I'm pretty much figuring I'm going to stay in this wash. The water just started disappearing, so I just filled up, and it looks like the next few water sources tomorrow are all cow puddles, so I'm now carrying about a gallon of water on my back, at least to camp. Okay, made my miles. I'm really ready to stop, only to find at the base of this drainage there's actually some private property over there. So I backed up the drainage a ways and I should be good here, probably. Okay, so I'm kind of tucked back here in the bushes. Near as I can tell per my map, I'm on public land, but I don't like being visible from houses, and there was a house that you can see there if you go down a couple hundred more feet. So this should work. Home sweet home.